Hello, in today's video I'm on board this lovely Ribeye A811. So this is a one owner boat, great spec, lots of toys on it, and we're going to give you a full walkthrough. I've had the pleasure of manoeuvring this morning on the River Dart and I have to say it's brilliant. I'd like it myself if I'm honest. So keep watching and we'll give you a full tour. We'll cut some drone footage. I was going up the river now, you'll see just how cool this boat looks. I'm sure you'll agree, this boat looks awesome running up the Dart, even at 5-6 knots. I'm going to start today's video up in the bow. So I've picked up a visitor's mooring buoy up here at Dittisham on the River Dart, the home of Ribeye, so a great place to be doing this video from. And you'll see here, it's a beautiful spot. So if I just pan the camera around before I start the video, you've got one of our other listings over there we just filmed. But look at that, beautiful English countryside. But anyway, you're not here to watch that, you're here to watch the rib. So let's start up here in the bow. Now, where the Ribeyes really come into their own is practicality, style, engineering, and use of good quality material. So this foredeck space, good place to start. You can see in the current arrangement, we've got the seating. I flipped that cushion back, little bits like that. So if you're going to board this boat on the bow, or you're going to do what I've just done, picking up a mooring buoy, it's really nice just to have that step up here. With that synthetic decking, you've got good grip. You've got an anchor locker here, which has got catch on there, and then you've got a couple of fenders in there, but ski line in there as well. But it's just really good access forward. The synthetic decking installation is beautiful. It's detailed even up on that very forepeak there. You've got inlaid there of the black. Pop-up cleat there on the bow, which I've used to tie to the mooring buoy. So if you're not using that, then you can just push that down. A couple of cup holders here up on the right up on the bow as well. And if I just turn the camera back round, you'll see, I'll give you an idea of scale. This is a big bit of kit. Really is. Very easy to manoeuvre over. Yamaha on the back, super easy controls, super easy to control. So let's keep talking about this front area. So this is in its current area for seating. I can also show you a really nice storage feature here. This is on gas struts. So that whole section there lifts up, so offering you amazing storage up in that foredeck section. Those gas struts keeping that locker up, so you can imagine you get to the boat in the morning, you're trying to get all the kit away before the family get on board. You haven't got time to be trying to manhandle things up, but that's really easy with those gas struts. Do it one-handed. The other feature I want to show you up on this foredeck is this clever system with the cushions. So if I just pick up these cushions, 1, 2, 3, that then makes this area, put that back down, into a really, really nice sun pad. So even in today's February sunshine, beautiful, you could just chill up there and just relax. Great place for to hang out for the day, and then you've still got this additional seat forward, so if you've got people enjoying the sun, you can still sit here. Talking about detailing, we've got this Ribeye stitching in the seat here, the Ribeye badge up here on the console. We've got more storage underneath here. Now this boat's a one owner boat from you, as I mentioned. She has been under a cover all winter, under a big Ribeye cover. Obviously the boat's going to be prepped ahead of the season, ahead of any viewings, but we've just got her ready. We had to use the sunshine today to get out on this boat and do this video. Taking you back forward, aft now, so we've gone back from the foredeck. Really easy, clever design on the console from Ribeye. So super easy to navigate back down from the bow, past the console. The console itself is a piece of art. You've got a single Garmin screen here, starboard side. Helm is biased to the starboard side. You've got a nice wind deflector screen there, deflecting the wind away from you. Screen itself, really easy to control. If you've been looking at ribs, you'll have seen how they operate, but super easy. Wireless charger there for the phone. So that's a nice feature. Great audio system. I did try and pair my phone a minute ago, but I don't know if I've got any music playing, so let's just see if we can get that working to show you it does work. So if we just press play, oh, a bit of radio 4, is it working? Might not be. I might not have any data up here, but it has got a fantastic stereo. We've got a VHF AIS Garmin up here as well, and then you can see here the Ribeye switch panel, which is all fairly self-explanatory, so nav lights, preliminary electronics, which turns on the plotter and things like that. USB charger, deck lights, again, nice extra. The shower on the back, nice extra. And then you've got a manual override for your bilge pump. So great layout on the dash. And other feature you need to mention is these bolsters. So the helm seats, I tend to like to drive a rib standing up, but if you can just move those bolsters up and then there, or you can move them down if you want to have a seat. These seats are also on shock absorbers, so you've got the shock absorber post down there, so they are going to help take away any bumps if you are doing some longer passage making and you've got that short sharp chop. Helm itself, the wheel itself, again Ribeye branding in the centre there, and then you've got the ignition controls down here. Fly-by-wire throttle as you'd expect, so super smooth, really easy to use, and the steering is super light as well. Down here below the helm you've got 2 speakers, so if you are driving the boat at speed you can still hear the audio. More Ribeye branding down there, keep seeing it. So you've got 2 speakers up forward, 2 speakers on the helm, and then you've got another 2 speakers here in the aft section. So talking of the aft section, you can imagine you're out on the boat for the day, you could have a gang up in the bow, you've obviously got then the co-pilot and the helmsman at the helm, but you've then still got this additional seating section at the back. So we've got a rear facing seat here with additional storage underneath. See the quality of the materials here, really nice. Catches on all of these seats if you do want to pin them down, and cup holders. You've got plenty of cup holders, often a problem on ribs with not enough cup holders, but you've got 3 there. You saw the 2 up in the bow earlier on. I'm sat now down on this R seat, very, very comfortable. Bit of breeze today, but hopefully you can still hear me okay. But I've got a handle here to my side, so if I am sort of sat here underway, then it's a good place to be. Another big cup holder here by the rear seat as well, and that's copied on the starboard side with another handle. Up on the bow section, I showed you those cushions that flip over for access. They do exactly the same here on this rear bench seat. So predominantly, again, another place you're going to board this rib is up here. So you can imagine you're going to avoid any people standing on your upholstery, which is always a problem on ribs. Let's pan that camera back round now, gives you an idea of scale of this rib. Just keep seeing things I need to talk about. So you've also got these USB chargers. So you've got these scan strap waterproof chargers down here by the rear seats. So if you are out for the day and people want charge for their iPhones, iPads, whatever, then it's nice to have that functionality. If you are swimming and you're going to be in water sports, another nice feature of the Ribeye is this rear outboard well. So it's all lined out with synthetic decking. You can see here I'm stood on one of these stern swim platform extensions, so great either side of the outboard, so just give you a bit more ability to get in and out of the water. But you can see all of a sudden it's super easy to get around this boat. You've got a Garmin stern facing camera here as well, which is all linked back to that Garmin screen. You've got your anchor light there and your VHF aerial. You've also got some rod holders, so if you do want to do some fishing, then you've got rod holders. I mentioned the shower earlier on, so you've got the pull-out shower there, and you've got the water fill port side, and I believe the fuel is up on the helm, not here on the stern. But hopefully, I'm sure you'll agree, this combined with some drone footage of us motoring up the Dart, you'll realise this is a super cool bit of kit. There is table, so we've got a table here for the stern, and which can be used in the bow as well, so that's what that receptacle is on the floor for. I've mentioned the deck lights. Now we don't need lighting on today because it's sunshine, as I mentioned, but it's nice for you to see. Mooring, we did have to tie this boat up briefly earlier. It's quite nice to have these pop-up cleats here on the helm, so when you're putting your spring lines back, really nice, easy, keeping them away from the tubes, away from the ropes, off the tubes. I like that feature a lot. And then you've got 2 more stern pop-up cleats on the rear quarters there. So all in all, a very nice bit of kit. I'm sure you'll agree, having seen both the drone footage of this boat, my walkthrough, this is a serious bit of kit. Thank you for watching the video. If you've made it through all this way, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you'd like any more information on this boat, the details will be below in the description. And thanks for watching. Don't forget, like I say, to subscribe, leave a thumbs up. And if you want more information, we can help you with contacts for transport. We can get this boat delivered for you. We can make it happen. Let's get you on the water for 2025.